Welcome, guys. Even as I and other media organizations are charged with the responsibility of delivering information and news without bias, it is very important that we honorably discharge our duty. Because if the media or those who are responsible for the disseminating information are biased and they cannot be trusted, it becomes a problem. It's also the same thing with a person at the law court. If you cannot trust the judge and you say the judge is biased, then he should not handle your case. Now, why I am reporting on the Nigerian landscape, I try not to be biased. Because if I am biased, the people will see it. So if I am reporting, oh, someone in APC, someone in PDP, someone in this party, in the church, in the business, it is as I see it. So let's go to today's news. This man, you can see from the screen, he was charged with some corruption allegation. We've heard about his case, where Osimbajo and others were the ones that actually kicked him out. But this man is working freely. Is working freely. Now let's go to some of the things that actually happened in Nigeria. We have the case of Onnoghen. So Onnoghen has been making a lot of news. They said he did not declare his asset. He did not declare that he had a US account. He did not declare that he has a service account. He did not declare that he had a pound sterling account. He did not declare that he has a euro account. And there are other charges against him. And the man is saying, oh, I'm guilty. And federal government is saying, oh, they have to remove him by all means. Let's look at the case of Onnoghen. Is Onnoghen guilty? Yeah, he's very guilty. Was it today that the case happened? No. Why are you doing it now? Now, you have to understand certain things, that even though that we are trying to do corruption and everything, you should not be pointing the finger at one person, and then you should not be pointing the finger at this fellow. Then there are people who are guilty, like I wrote in the past, in the previous slide, who are guilty, and we are letting them be. So we have YC Ohaneze SMB knock FG as court stops Chief Justice trial. Chief Justice absent as trial commences. There were 17 lawyers who came for him because 150 lawyers said SANS said they're going to come for him, come and defend him. And there is a news that he shown the CCT. And now, look at what Reno is saying. Reno is saying, can you imagine the hypocrisy? Can you imagine the hypocrisy? Can you imagine that why CGN Onnoghen is being arraigned in court today? Babasha Lawa is out there campaigning for Buhari re-election. I don't blame Buhari. I blame those who God blessed with eyes but have failed to see the blessing. CGN Onnoghen, whoever sold the idea to the government, sold them a powder of pepper in a pack of snuff. Now, I'm not saying he's not guilty. He's guilty. And if he's found to be guilty by the court, he's 68 years currently. He will have to forfeit public office for 10 years. That is one of the consequences. He will forfeit public office for 10 years. And not only that, his 41 years career is also at stake. And then the assets, whatever asset he possesses that he failed to disclose, will be confiscated by the federal government. That is one of the things. Now, you have to understand that before now, the the NBA, the NBA president has a case with the AFCC of 1.4 billion naira. Now, it tells you that we will not. It's not today actually. We already know in the country that the systems are not working right. We already know that the police. We already know that the military. We even know the churches. We know that these organizations, the courts, I know that they are not functioning. So if there is indictment today, we don't not be today's start. So we have to be very careful how we handle issues like this, because issues like this not handled properly, they could tear the nation apart. And there is a new there are news coming out there now, because the Inspector General of Police's tenure is ending today, so they are saying that he's likely to be retained, and they're going to replace him with someone from Lafia, Bubakar Adamu. And this is something I want you to pay attention to. Now, the National Employers Consultative Association yesterday, they actually said that there are grave fears concerning Nigerians' debt. Nigerians' debt is over 16 trillion naira. And one of the advice he actually gave was that the government should cut down on expedition, and then also cut down on the cost of governance. And there is a news out there now that the Air Force is actually doing some recruitment. And now you have to notice this, that the recruitment is free. So if anybody is asking you for money, please tell them that this recruitment is free. So you can see the link from the screen. It's free. Just go to this link and you can actually access the information, and you can apply. There are many positions to actually apply for. So this is where I will end the news for today.